Hey guys, Sean Zane, the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor, live number 37 on the year. And the reason why I do these, I want to provide value, as much value as I can consistently, so that those that are watching, you'll implement, you'll take action, you'll use some of the tips, the strategies, the ideas that we are talking about in your business, in your life, so you are going to better yourself. So I have an awesome friend of mine, a mortgage originator. He is doing stuff all over the country, and we're all about helping others and helping real estate agents get your business to the next level as well. So let me bring on Matthew Victoria. What's up, bro? How are you?
I am awesome. How are you doing?
Hey, it's a good day. We all got up today. That's the beautiful thing, and I'm getting some better sleep. But it's been good. And I'm excited to have. We haven't had one of these in a while, and it's something that even we fall off. I've been connecting with others, but life hits us, right? But the problem, or not the problem, the good thing is, what are we doing? We're back at it again.
That would be correct. You wind up having your second child. We wound up actually buying a house, and we moved down to Toms River. So it was a whole shift for us going from central northern. Now we technically are shore people. So
you're down at the shore. That's awesome. Getting to hang out by the beach is always a good change of pace. For those that don't know who you are, give us when you go to a networking function, when you go to a meeting with somebody, how do you introduce yourself, Matt?
I call myself the mortgage magician, creative financial specialist. The magician is cool because it's like we make money magically appear for closings. And the creative financial specialist is figuring out, like, how do I get this done? Right? Because I just wound up getting somebody under contract that they spoke to somebody at another company, and the guy's like, oh, we'll come back in 6 months. So being creative, it helps out to be able to go and do what we need to do.
Now, I like how you share that, because a lot of people just say, oh, I'm a mortgage originator, I'm a mortgage loan officer, or I'm an insurance producer or insurance broker. That's why I've changed my tagline on the Connection Machine, aka the Insurance Doctor, so people remember it's something different, it's catchy, and it's something that it's not what we only do. Is you don't just do mortgages, I don't just do insurance. I think we're resources to those that are in our circle. And that's a powerful thing to do and utilize. But people don't realize it. They're always like, oh, I got to go buy some leads. No, you have a lot of conversations in your circle that you can make that happen. But we also, before we even went live, we were talking about how important it is to have confidence when you're going into different situations as well, right?
Oh, without a doubt. Like, I have a new loan officer right now. She came from Quicken, and everything that you think is true. But what they like to do is they like to quote their rates with discount built in and everything like that. So I had to deconstruct her and then reconstruct her. And one of the things that I have her doing is I have her going out, and kind of old school, but I have her going out to open houses on Sundays, introducing herself. And her thing was like, well, yeah, but what do I say? I said, well, tell them that you're great at what you do. She's like, but I don't know if I am. I said, yeah, but if you don't think you're great at what you do, then no one else is going to think that you're great at what you do. I said, she's got these limiting beliefs, and that's what part of is what's holding her back already from hitting the ground running.
And a lot of people are afraid of doing cold calling, right? So you just gave a strategy of spending some time on a Saturday or Sunday whenever they have an open house. Agents are usually not marketing it properly, so it's not as busy as some agents have when they really crush it with all the balloons and advertising, and they have lines of people. That doesn't happen normally. So you go to those ones, you bring a bottle of water and some snacks that might have your branding on it, and now you have a conversation. You're not going in there and talking about rates. You're not going in to talk about mortgages. You're going in to talk about them. Find out, let them talk. That's the beauty. You let some other people talk, they're gonna be like, wow, they let me talk. They get things off their chest. If you go in there and you say, I could do this, I could do that, I could do this, That's what everybody else is doing. And it's a verbatim. We don't want that. We want to change the game.
One of the most powerful questions you can ever ask somebody is, how can I help you? And it's so underserved that so many people overlook it.
And it's simple, because now it goes back to mindset. You're changing your mindset. It's not what's in it for you. It's what's in it for them. How can you help them? If they, just like Zig Ziglar says, you can help as many people get what they want out of life. You're going to get everything that you want out of life, but you're putting other people first. And that's the beauty. And that's the mindset shift that you have to put into place to make things happen that way.
Well, yeah. And think about this for a second, right? If you're on an airplane, right, and the airplane's going down, or there's a problem, right, and all of a sudden all the masks drop from the ceiling, right? Whose do you put on first?
Well, they say you should put it on first so you could help others.
Right. So you're not being selfish.
Right.
Right. But what you're doing is, if you can't take care of you first and make yourself good, how will you be able to help anybody else? So if you don't think you're awesome and great at what you do, how can you go out and help anybody else, or have that confidence to go out and help other people? Because you know that you're a badass. I know that if you give me somebody, I will figure out how to get them a loan, whether it takes me 3 months to fix credit, whether I need to go find a co-borrower, whether I need to go and play around and figure out a different program. But I know that I'm great at what I do, and I wake up every day and I tell myself that. It's not being cocky.
It's not. I was just about to say that. It's not being cocky. You actually have that. It keeps you positive. You know that you're going to do the best thing for that client, no matter what. And that should be a no-brainer. But people like to throw things against a wall and hope it sticks. And that's not the business mindset you should have. You should do your homework in the beginning, get everything up front, have that deep conversation, find out what their wants and their needs are, and be prepared to share. I tell people all the time, I will tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. A lot of people say, I want the cheapest insurance. I want the cheapest insurance. And what happens when you get the cheapest insurance? We just had a huge storm, Ida, which wiped out lots of areas of New Jersey. The majority of those people don't have flood insurance. The majority of the people don't have any sewer backup. The majority of the people don't have sump pump. Why? Because those are removed because they wanted a cheaper policy. So now you got a cheap policy, and now we'll look at the damage it did. So it's not all about going cheap. It's all about getting and giving what is right for the person.
Well, it goes back to, you've got three things. You have price, you have speed, and you have quality. Pick two.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can't get, if you're going to go to Mercedes, you're not, it's going to be expensive, but you're going to have quality. If you go to McDonald's, it's going to be fast and it's going to be cheap. Is it going to be good for you? Of course not. That's what you get.
Right.
So knowing what it is that you're getting. And I don't tell people to get the cheapest insurance. I tell people that get insurance that's right for you. Right. And just like you said, like, I see all the videos of people that lost their homes, or there's mold in the house now, and they don't have things because they don't have flood insurance.
Yep. Now, I've been telling people, let's make it happen. Let's have a flood policy on top of it, but people don't want to pay the extra. They don't want to do the extras, but it is what it is.
Well, and going back to people, like, you need coaching. You need to have an outlet. You need to have growth. Like, we adopted a dog, and we rehomed a dog, and his name's Buster, by the way. And I hired a trainer for the dog. Is she expensive? Well, she's not cheap, but you know what? He's much better now 4 visits in with her, and she actually comes to the house. So you get what you pay for. So he's seeing an improvement. So if you don't have a coach or training or place to go for growth, that's huge in this business, because your mindset dictates what your success level is going to be in this business.
Having a coach will get you to do things that you can't think about doing yourself. They know everything. They don't want to tell you everything. They want to get you to do what you already know how to do, but they just have to make you understand that and draw that out of you. And having a coach and having a mentor is very important today so that you can learn from them. So you don't make them. Why would you want to make all these mistakes when you can learn from somebody that already made those mistakes, know why they made the mistakes, and continue on and make your own mistakes. You're going to make mistakes anyway as you're growing, you're scaling and everything else, but you're always going to be coached, and being coachable is important too. Not taking it so personal. If someone tells you that you're doing certain things, the criticism, oh, I don't like getting criticized. Well, you're not going to know what you're doing wrong, right?
I'm going to share this. So I worked for a guy down in Delaware, and his team does about 30 loans a month, which is impressive, and he told me, he's like, dude, he's like, your loans are dog shit. He's like, I'm not going to waste my processor's time on your loans. So he basically deconstructed me and then reconstructed me. But luckily, I was open to the criticism and how he was delivering it, and it made me a better person. So we had another loan officer that if I told him his loans were dog shit, he kind of got butt hurt. And it's like, who are you to tell me? I've been doing this twice as long as you have been. Who are you to tell me that what I do is not, isn't good? It's like, well, listen, you can do things better. And I was lucky to have somebody that did that for me and take the time to actually do that. And it made me a better person. It made me better at what I do to be able to go out and deliver a better product for people.
Yeah, I mean, the longer you're in the business, the more sometimes you become complacent. So you have to have somebody that will share, hey, you're not on your A game anymore. Let's change it up. A lot of people don't like change. I like change because it keeps you on your toes. It allows you to keep growing. I'm 45. I feel like I'm in my 20s because I'm getting back into doing things the right way and changing your mindset too. It's something that I hope that more people start doing because life is awesome and life can be awesome all the time. There's ups and downs here and there, but even when it's the downs, you can deal with the downs. But you have to have that kind of understanding that not everything's going to be perfect, but you can make things happen, make things awesome. And that's why I like talking with you. We have some great ideas and strategies, but we also have people that listen, but they don't take action or implement.
What's that Rocky, the one Rocky scene where he's talking to his son, and he said, it's not how many times you get knocked down. He said, but it's that you keep getting back up again.
Yep.
He's like, that's really what it is. Life is not easy. Life is hard, and that's a lesson that a parent has to teach a child. And,
right.
If they fall down, you can't just go and pick them up. You have to teach them the hard lessons because you have to prepare them for life because life is hard. What we do is not easy. Like if what we did was easy, everybody would be doing it and would be making a killing. There's only very few people in this business that are making six figures and up, and have been able to stay in the business, whether it's right. What you do or what I do.
Mm-hmm. No doubt about it.
Years now.
It's something that you have to continue, keeping that focus. So, hey, I'm always talking about, I like keeping everything on time. We're always about making things happen. Those that are watching, please share this live. Hit, hashtag live if you're on the right now, or hashtag replay on the replay. But here's Matt's phone number. I have it right? 908-296-8904. Reach out to him, friend request him. If you have questions, you're gonna see us from time to time. It could be every other week, every week. We want to continue providing value. Maybe I can be the accountability partner on doing video with Matt, and we'll do it now because we have more time on our hands that we can kind of, hold each other accountable. I think it would be cool to do that.
Yeah, and if anyone has a question, whether it's a mortgage question or whether it's a business question or a coaching question, realtor, loan officer, I'm more than happy to talk to anybody. If you need a second opinion or if you need, to run something by me and say, hey, how does this work? That's what I'm here for. That's
it. Well, Matt, appreciate you, brother. I hope everyone gets major. If you haven't, you're just tuning in now, wait until this uploads and listen. You have lots of golden nuggets that you can utilize. And if you're using any of this information, the strategies, the tips, let us know. And if it worked for you, let us know. We would love for others to understand it's not just us. So if you're doing some things too, let us all know, and we'll broadcast that as well. So hope you guys have an awesome rest of your day.
See you later.